Well, hello, everyone. Can you see us? Can you hear us? I'm on the borderlands of New South Wales up in the snowy mountains. And boy, you guys have been busy without us. I just tried to go to the start of the comments. It was like, where the hell do we even start from? So firstly, Renata can't see me, but I can see her. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Karen. Hello, Andrew. You can see Renata, but not me. Can you hear me? Hello, everyone.
Yeah, see, I can't see you either on the phone. You are a black screen.
All right. Let me try switching cameras.
Hello, Anna Thornton from the UK. Hello, Beck Nesbitt. Hello, Sandra Hull. Hello, Karen. Hello, Andrew.
Well, I am here. I don't know why it's not showing. It's really odd. It's just like my camera's lit up. I can see me. So I'm just going to switch to my other camera.
There you are.
All right,
there you are.
Yeah, it's my good camera's playing up. I might try unplugging it and replugging it and see if that makes any difference.
Hello, Dawn McDonald from the UK. Thank you for joining us tonight. Hello, hello. Hello, Annie Main. And hello, Deborah Ann. Hello, Justin. Daniela, hi. Kelly Ann, hi. Natalie, hi. Joanne. Louise Hickman, hello. Sarah J. Taylor, hello. Hello, lovely people. I've got my other phone here so that I can see messages while Anne is carrying on there. Oh, now I can't hear anything.
All right, can you hear me now? Can you see me?
Can you step away from technology?
I'm in the middle of God knows fucking nowhere. There's a wild storm going on out there at the moment. The dogs are even scared. I'm literally in a little fibro hut up in the snowy mountains, and I can't get the camera to sit right. Oh, there we go. All right, I'm just going to stay like that.
No, we're looking up your nostrils. Fix it, woman. Come on, fix it.
Fu was here. Oh, just stay put. Anyway.
There you go. That's better.
Yeah, so I'm in, and as you can hear, my voice is not great still. We were apologising for being off last week, but we were both as sick as dogs again. We've had a rough trot of it. We're starting to think it might be long COVID. Oh, good heavens, from the Middle East. Welcome. Where are you guys all from? Let us know, because this astounds me. Always astounds me where you're from. I'll give you a quick look just where we are. Oh, no, I've touched it. Fuck me. All right, let me try again.
Don't touch anything, Ed. Just sit still. No one send photos. Don't worry about anything. Just send photos.
All right. No.
Just sit there.
No, I'm on the other camera again. Bloody hell. Never a dull moment with us pair, is it? The old bags that are making shit up. Anyway, I'll turn you around. So there's like I'm talking. We're in a fibro, and I've got the fire is roaring.
Can you explain what a fibro is for our lovely people from overseas? Because they might think you're in some sort of box or something. Well, they don't know what fibro means.
It's a very old house, and it's like those. What do they call fibro boards? What do you call them anywhere else? Gyprock. It's got a lovely old tin roof and nice kitchen and all that sort of stuff, but it is an Airbnb, and I was supposed to be here with my husband, but we won't go into that, will we? Because only Anne will get upset again.
Look, it's almost over. There's no need to be upset anymore. It's done. No. It's almost over.
And I'm a strong woman. I don't wait at home as my husband's holidays get cancelled and he can't stand up to them and say, no, I need to have a holiday. you can wait, then I'm going to go without him because I needed a holiday too. Yep, old Biddy straining their muscles. Hi, the guy. And yeah, Andrew, would you believe, as I was driving in, there was a great sign on the side of the road with a picture of a horse on it, and it said, beware for the next 12 kilometres, which means there's brumbies in the area. Oh. Now,
Hello, Kelly Bale from New Zealand.
Hey?
I said, hello, Kelly Bale from New Zealand.
Right now, I don't have my oracle cards with me.
Because you're just a shit. You are.
Yep.
Shitty pants.
I'm here just to be fucking hilarious. Right. Now, Renata, I've got to remind you, did you contact that lovely lady that won your reading from Gloucester?
Yes.
And we have got a brand new venue now for our tarot show, and that is the Five Sawyers in Derby Street, Cooks Hill, which, like, I live a street parallel away from that, so I'm very excited. And that show is going to be on the 20th September, and you can buy tickets through their website if you are interested in coming to one of our tarot shows in Newcastle. Oh, I have been busy with photos, trust me. There we are, fibro cement or drywall.
Awesome, thank you.
This is exactly the man from Snowy River country. And it turns out that my birth family has the real man from Snowy River in my bloodline. So that was one of the reasons why I was here. Good question, Stephen Palmer. My wife just started work as a mortician. Should I be worried she will bring anyone home in spirit? We think she did when she did her training.
It's possible. It's possible.
It is possible.
She needs to say at the end of every day, now, you guys need to stay here. You don't have permission to come home with me. So it's something that she really has to do every single day before she comes home, and kind of really instill that in the workspace that she's working in, Stephen. So let her know. Even if she kind of has a little sign on the door as she walks out, just to remind herself that she has to say something before she leaves. That will help a lot. It will help a lot. It's a very simple thing to do, but it will really help if she, just as a reminder, says, now, guys, I'm leaving. See you later. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm in my space now. Yep. So, yeah.
Yeah, I know the wild brumbies are they're a pest and everything, but I still love them. I love them to bits. Hi, Cara. But they're still waiting for you to finish telling them about the entity in your house. You never got around to finishing that on Spooky Sundays.
Yes, that's correct. So it seems to happen when I'm not around, and it happens late at night. My husband kind of doesn't sleep most nights because he's in pain, so he sort of grabs sleep whenever he can, but he hears things actually in this room where I am in right now. He hears things as though things are being moved around, as if people are walking around, as if tidying is being done. I wish the ghosts would be better at it, because I really need this room to be tidied. So if they're going to be here doing it, can you actually do something so I can see it? I've got Miss Scary Creepy Doll. I'll have to show you her in a minute here. And yes, this kind of comes and goes, but the amount of noise is being elevated recently. And I have to say that a few nights ago when I was here on my own, I actually heard it once. I heard it once. And then I didn't hear it again, but apparently this can go on for quite some time when he's listening in. And of course, he'll come upstairs and there's nothing happening, but it really does sound as though something's being moved or shifted or shuffled. And I can attest to the sound because I said I heard it once while I was here on my own a couple of nights ago. So, yeah, don't know who or what it might be, but it is, it's a who. And I have my house gnome, so I'm blaming him, my house gnome here. Looks like a piece of snot, doesn't it, come out? Yeah, so I'm blaming the house elf. So do some work, will you please, up here? Tidy my space. Just letting him know.
And Anna, I'm having a look through the photo that you sent me. Where did you send it, lovely? I'm looking on the message. Oh, there it is. There is it. It's not coming up. I'll have to have another look at it later. I can't remember. Maybe Renata looked at it. Hi Anna, this looks very interesting. Sometimes we see photos with these and there can be spirits about. I will look into it a little deeper for you. I think that was Renata, not me. You must have seen that photo on our messages. It's saying it can't load it at the moment because I've got using too much internet. Right, let me go through. Patricia, thank you. How are you, two old bags? Two old bags here are doing well. Mighty fine, thank you. My old bags are just doing fine. Hey, that looks like the ghost is going to talk on the microphone. Hello, Mrs. Bobbitt. Oh, you're coming to the show on the 20th. Oh, my God, that's freaking awesome. Right. Now, Renata's pissed off. I want to know if my dad is with Leanne. Can you finish that one off for us, please, darling? Oh, there she is. Oh, she is very creepy. Anyone picking up anything off that doll?
She's naked at the moment. I took her clothing off. Sorry. I took her clothing off. Oops, don't look there. To wash it because she's got a beautiful little outfit that someone made for her. Oh, she's so creepily real. Oh, it's just like bizarre when you look at her. Oh, and she's on a stand, so she's a big one. She's pretty big.
Camel toe.
It's beautifully made. She's lost a finger, poor darling. Yeah, she's fingerless here, unfortunately. I think that's why they got rid of her, because she's lost a finger. But you know, we can work with that. And I'll dress her back up once her outfit's, oh my God, that's creepy. Once her outfit is nice and clean, it's come up like new. Beautiful little pink dress. Someone's put sequins all over it and everything. Yeah, so she's up here right now. Looking over.
Not that any of us can actually see where there is.
Oh, it's my message.
Do this with Beck. Hi, Renata. I would really love a card. I keep having dreams. My friend that passed away last year constantly comes to me, warning me to support my 10-year-old, and something bad is going to happen. I'm a little nervous about what we are facing.
Yeah, look, I'd take that with a grain of salt. There's nothing to say that isn't some sort of a premonition that's coming to you, but it's not a nice thing to dwell on, and you kind of can tend to bring negative energy closer to you if you continually nurture that and think about it. So I'd have a big chat to your friend. You can't have it in your dreams, but you can sit on your bed and before you go to sleep, kind of have a big chat back to this friend of yours and say, now, come on, this isn't fair. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. And you're being quite unfair in doing this to me. You're over there with all of our loved ones. Can you send good energy? And can you prevent anything that is supposed to, that you're saying is going to happen, from happening? Do that for me, please. And then I, in turn, will do something for you. So a nice thing to do is maybe make a donation to a some sort of a welfare fund or something, or go and plant a tree, or something in this real world that can make a bit of a change. And I'm not saying, Beck, spend hundreds of dollars. Do a $20 donation somewhere. It's just the token of actually doing something. Our ancestors would do that. They would never petition the dead without actually giving of themselves. So it's kind of following the tradition of doing it. You just don't keep on asking and asking and asking and not giving something of yourself. But that would be the thing that I would do. I don't think it is fair. I think it's a little bit cruel to kind of be sending these messages of warning and that something bad is going to happen, because that then sort of just makes you feel very nervous and doesn't provide a safe and secure environment for your daughter if you're thinking that way. Yeah. So sit down with your friend and say, now, come on, either tell me what's going to happen, or even better still, prevent it. You're over there. You have the powers to do this. You make the pathway turn so that it doesn't happen.
Oh, they are. She's beautiful. Sergey loves dolls. Victoria, naughtiest girl. Edna Blyton style, yeah. Sergey doesn't really like her. Lovely face. Kellyanne got cold shivers. Leanne wants to know if the dad is with her because he passed away on the 9th of August.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Leanne. Yeah, sorry for your loss. It's a very sad thing for our loved ones to leave. Yeah, really, really sorry for you, my sweet. I hope he didn't suffer. There is something that he hopes that you will continue to do and get through. So maybe there was a little bit of unfinished stuff going on before he passed. You didn't have time to complete it. So he's saying to you, can you please make sure that you do what was promised, that you would, whether it's looking after another family member or just being there because of kids' concern. Or whatever. There seems to be a little bit of unfinished business there that needs to be attended to. He's absolutely fine. Everything's fine with him. He's just sending that message that, I remember what you said. Can you please just complete that for me, please? It's really kind of weighing on my mind.
All right. Can you hear me talking?
Yep.
So will I have sex soon? Really soon? Batteries are costing too much due to inflation. This is our gorgeous Patricia.
Oh, Patricia. Look, my sweet, you can pay for that. It'll probably cost you more than some batteries.
You might not be able to make money doing that.
I really wouldn't. I wouldn't suggest it. But yeah, look, okay, I'll pull a card for you. Oh, you have the Sun card. There's an option for it to be happening. Yes. So this is a good sign. Oh, look, and the little child's naked here. That's a good sign as well. No, I mean, it's not to say that there's children involved. No, it just means that there is this sense of being open. Oh, maybe that's the wrong word as well. Just allowing yourself to feel freedom. Let's just stop right here. Yes. I'd say, Patricia, it's a good sign. Oh, Robert,
thank you. Send a donation to your favourite ghost aunties. Thank you so much, Robert. You are so kind. Really, your generosity keeps blowing me away every time you come on.
Thank you so much, Robert.
Hi, Kathy Dunn. How are you? I love that photo with you in your hat. What's up tonight? Woohoo. Dart Hugh Boy or Darth Hugh Boy 02. Hello, ladies. Just hoping for a card. Okay. Don't forget, we are not together tonight because I am up in the snowy mountains enjoying a holiday by myself, which was meant to be with my husband. And Renata is home alone with the 2 dogs and a husband.
Yes. So, Darth You Boy 02. Your card is the good luck card of the tarot deck. Here we go. This is the Knight of Cups. So go ahead and create the future that you want to bring into your life right now. Do not be afraid to step up and dream big and get that in motion, get it happening, because this beautiful card gives you a lot of great energy and the permission to do so. Yeah. So what are you planning? What are you wanting to have happen? What are you cooking up? Yeah. Keep that energy really, really good. Keep on top of it. Don't sort of lose momentum. If you're someone that likes to start new things, but you never tend to finish them, this is your cue. It's your sign from the universe to say, no, if you're going to get into this one, you better finish what you started. Yeah. Especially if it's a relationship. If it's a relationship, you don't tinker around the edges and you don't kind of go, oh, maybe, maybe not. That's what I've been hearing a lot from women over the last 2 days in my readings, that they've been ghosted a lot. They've had people come into their lives for a possible relationship, and they never commit. They never kind of really say anything that gives these poor women this thought of, yeah, I'm going to go the next step, or I'm going to go, I'm going to commit to this as a relationship. It's like, yeah, no, take it slow, take it easy. Then they might disappear for a couple of weeks and then they come back and how are you? What's going on? And it's really confusing to women to do that. So you're either in or you're out. Don't fiddle around the edges. Don't. Okay. We can't hear her. She's talking. We can't hear her. Can't hear.
I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who's sending us stars and super
Oh,
stickers.
turn your
Far
bloody
out.
microphone on.
I was
Oh.
coughing. I was trying not to cough up a fur ball. So Joanne, thank you. Bree, thank you. Penny, thank you. And Fairy Dragon, thank you. Oh my God. Oh,
Thank
all
you,
right.
everyone.
Perry
Thank you.
Mancini, very famous last name. I would love a card. Have a feeling a new lover is coming through after nearly 4 years drought or being single.
Oh, a new
Oh,
lover coming through.
where's that one? Oh, thank you, Sky. Oh, Jodie Bailey, thank you. I think they missed us last week, Renata.
Okay. Yes. Well, look, your feelings are adding up, Perry. This beautiful card here, the Page of Cups, is a person who is really also ready to share themselves and to have a good time and to enjoy some romance. So be aware that this person might be a little bit younger than you are. And that they may seem a little bit immature to begin with, but just enjoy that energy, especially if things have been really serious for you. Enjoy the energy of someone who's a little bit lighthearted and might like to joke around and may feel, to begin with, quite immature. That's kind of the way they act a little bit, but they're not. When it comes down to things, they are really keen to be, be the person that they. Will you stop doing that? I'm getting unwell. Will you just stop? She's got a fiddle, people, and now we can't hear her. Oh, geez, for Christ's sake, Lord. Can you let everyone tell her right now that once she turns that camera on, she's to not touch anything anymore.
It is
No
on.
fiddling, not moving stuff. Just leave things alone. Oh,
Well,
do I
next time
have
it
to
falls off, I'll just leave it there.
strap you in, girl, so that you
Oh,
don't
yes,
touch anything?
please. I love a strap on. Woo!
No, I said strap in, not strap on.
Oh, never mind.
Ugh.
Anyway, Joe says, hey, beauties, just popping in to say I adore you both and you make my soul smile. What a beautiful thing to say.
Thank you,
Absolutely
Joe.
gorgeous.
That would be
Grace, thank
amazing
you
right
as
now
well.
to make someone smile and happy. I've had a lot of unhappy people the last couple of days. They've
We've
been
had some
really
grumpy bastards, haven't we?
I had to actually smudge the room today because at the end of today, I kind of went, oh, God, this has just been so much to have to deal with. And so there are lots of things happening for people that aren't too good. And yeah, I'm glad I was there for some people, but honestly, wow. Oh, who's this? Francis
This is
from
from Bumping Into Podcast. I'm just working on my show notes for the now upcoming podcast episode with you two, and saw the live video notification coming up. Really looking forward to speaking to you both on my podcast soon. We're looking forward to it too, Francis.
Thank you, Francis. Can't
Booked
wait.
in a date yet, have we? Please say we haven't booked in a date yet, because otherwise I'm in trouble. And thank you so much, Sky and
Thank
Jodie
you,
Bailey.
Sky.
Seriously, woman.
Oh, Jodie Bailey.
And
My
John
goodness.
Pekovich. All right, let's go to this one. Jen Lexcod. Jen Lexcod, love. Having trouble with my older son. Would love a card to see if things are going to get a little easier soon. I have to tell you, we have trouble with our sons when they're aged between about 16 and 24. Then they come good again.
I'd extend that last date, and I'd say 16 and 35. Because yeah,
No, they come
16
back
and
and they love
35.
it again after a while. I've got to go and get my charger for my phone. I will be back. You answer that one. Can you see that one?
Yeah. So Jenny, I think it's Jenny. Yeah. The Six of Pentacles is a card that's come up for him, and he has a rather big sense of himself right now. It's a lot bigger than the reality of it is. Maybe he's trying to showcase himself. Maybe he's trying to get into the crowd that he feels are the right people for him to be with or be around or attract. Maybe he doesn't feel secure about who he is. And so he's going through all of these things that are, making him try to prove himself. It's really not going to make anything better for him. It's going to create more angst and more questions. The best thing for him to do right now is to knuckle down and just focus on something that is going to be very productive for him, rather than looking at ego stuff and looking at who he needs to be top dog over or friends with, or that sort of stuff. These are all phases that kind of men go through, boys go through, but what can you do? I think it's going to get better, but he has some lessons to learn, and some people choose the hard road in learning those lessons. As much as you want to tell them and protect them, they're not going to listen. So they have to learn the hard way. Yeah, keep an eye on him. Of course, your mum, you always will. You might have to speak a little bit more harshly to him than you have up till this point in time. If you've been too nice and given too much, he can get away with stuff that he would never get away with other people. So take your respect back, and don't allow him to poop all over you if that's what's happening with other people. So take your respect back. Am I hearing myself for a reason, Anne?
It's okay. I fixed it now. You won't let me touch other things, so I'm fiddling with other stuff now. Big shout out to Claudia. Thank you. Oh, you're going to love this one, Renata. Should I consider taking MW back, as I believe we are twin flames? You go for it, girl. twin flames, Renata. It's a soul destiny thing. It's soul destiny.
Look, twin flames is shit
Very
that this
nice.
new age crap has made up. New age stuff loves to create problems that never existed, but now there's a problem and you need a solution. And guess what new age stuff does? It'll find you a solution to make you feel really good about yourself. Twin flames is about the biggest piece of rubbish and shit that I have heard of most recently. And on a psychological level, it does my head in because it makes people believe that there is some other part of themselves out there in the world that they have to chase and meet and go, bam, now we're stuck together. Life is going to be fucking perfect. No, stop it. Stop with the twin flame rubbish. It's absolute shite to the nth degree. Fucking go and have a look when twin flames started to be talked about in the world. Probably 1965 when the hippie generation came in. There's no freaking such thing as freaking twin
You were
flames.
middle aged by then.
Shut up. Oh, my gorgeous. Don't search for someone who's going to complete you. You are complete as it is, right? Own your sovereignty and say, fuck off, go away. You can come and be at my side if you are going to be an honest, good person. Other than that, don't worry about it. Don't worry about anyone completing you on any emotional or spiritual level. Please, you do not need it. And any books that say twin flame,
Oh, yes.
throw them away. Send them to the nearest new age shop and go, there you go, take it. All of these poor people, we've had some issues with people who have found their twin flames. Oh, yes, we have. And it has become the most terrorizing thing ever. Because twin flames, whatever they're called, can teach you what is the worst about you, not what is the best, but the absolute worst. So it can become a nightmare. On
So
that
anyone
note,
watching, watching, are you sure you want a card?
I finished my rant on twin flames.
Thank you so much, Cat Cos, for triggering Renata. I think we always like to trigger her because it ends up being an absolute hoot. Anyway, we've got, don't do that, Jen Lex Cod Love said, yeah, you're right. I've been trying to explain this to him. He's 14 and, yeah, stronger boundaries needed. Thank you so much.
Yeah, my sweet. Stronger boundaries. You have to put that in place now because he's 14. When he's 17, he's going to be towering over you. And if you can't, corral him now, it's going to be even harder when he's 17 and really, he has to learn to respect you and learn to respect other women. Absolutely, my sweet. And that is all in your hands. So you go for it, girl. You have my permission to find a soft shoe and to smack him over the head with it if required.
And Emma, you tell Tamison that she can go and get her bloody meter and check it. Renata's not going to pull a card from checking diabetes and her sugars. Bloody hell. Hey, Flynn. They've got the other puppy dog that's up here that looks like a softer version of Max. He's like a lighter colour. His name's Flynn. Not saying that you're a dog, but anyway. Hey, Renata, can I please have a card? I've lost 6 family members over the span of 3 years. Their passings have had a pattern, and I'm anxious that something will happen in December. I'll pop that back up and I'll put it onto a big screen so you can see that, and I'll jump out.
Flynn, I'm really sorry about that again. Losing so many close members of the family can be just so awful. And you're kind of expecting the next thing to happen and then the next thing to happen. It's just really, really an awful thing. Be aware that when you start to allow negative patterns to filter into your mind, then you start going into a sense of anxiety and stress. You are pre-thinking what is going to happen next. You're expecting it to happen. And that kind of draws things out of the woodwork. And you're like a little bit of a negativity magnet. So you must stop. You must not entertain these ideas. And again, like I said to the First Lady we talked to today, you have all of these beautiful people in spirit right now. Talk to them and say, hey guys, I need some protection down here. I need to know that everything is going to be fine. Can you send me some signs that is going to give me that sense that you are all in control and that you are going to be taking care of me and the members of my family that are still alive here. And I'm not drawing anything towards me that's negative. I am just not. I'm pushing that all away. And I know that you are all in spirit now protecting me and being around me. That's what you need to do. Don't preempt the December thing. Don't kind of say, oh, it's a pattern. People have been dying every 3 months or 6 months or whatever it is. Therefore, something's going to happen December. It's not. It is part of our psyche as human beings to really feel that when things are going okay, it's a threat. It's like, I've got to be careful because something terrible is bound to happen. It's been good for too long. Or if there's been a set of unfortunate circumstances, then there's going to be another unfortunate circumstance because that's just the pattern of my life. No, control that and say, no, I'm breaking that and I'm not going to allow that into my mind.
And Beck, am I doing something wrong? I've just tried to pay for a ticket for Tuesday night and it's only letting me make a reservation. That is the way that they've set it up. It's really weird. The way you do is you go to Five Sawyers, make a booking, you go to the date of the tarot show, which is the 20th. You click on that and then it'll say make a reservation and you just put it in for like whatever time you're going to arrive between 6 and 7 and make your reservation from there. Yeah, because it's the first time they've done it, they're just feeling their way through the system at the moment. And hopefully if it goes well, we get to do some more. But thank you. I hope we see you there. Oh, Natalia, oh, we would love to. We've been down to Hobart a couple of times. We love that. And we would like to do our tarot show down there, but we just don't quite know how to take it on the road at the moment. We might have to speak to Sue Maureen and see if she can pick up that management position that we're talking about. There you go. Kat says, I hear you ladies loud and clear. She's all good. Claudia wants to know what the fuck are twin flames.
Look it up. Look at Claudia. There's a bazillion things about twin flames. Look it up, my darling. Sit down with a glass of wine first.
Yeah, John's got an explanation. Twin flames when you light your farts with a partner. Oh, John, this is why we love you. Okay. I love watching you ladies. You make my Thursdays. Any chance of a card, please?
Absolutely, Sandra. For that, you will get a card. Absolutely. Oh, dear. Dear. And that's a sad thing about, and look, it happens everywhere. It happens in every type of kind of group and stuff where people start to make up shit. They create problems so that then they have solutions for you.
I'll just put it back. Hang on 2 seconds. I don't know what I've done. I just need to leave for a second. Let me put you as a solo layout. Go back and keep that going.
She needs a good Bex and a lie down. Now, if anybody doesn't understand what that means, maybe there's someone else that can kind of just tell them. If you're of a certain heritage, You will know what a good Bex and a lie down means. Sandra, your card. We have the Six of Swords. What are you doing to yourself, Sandra? What's going on? It looks like you're dipping back into a history that is bringing up some bad memories or some bad times, and you're kind of considering whether you did the right thing and why you may not have moved on as completely as you wish you have had up to this point in time. So maybe something happened for you that was not successful, didn't turn out the way you wanted it to. And you're still kind of, every so often that gets brought up and you kind of go, oh, geez, that's triggered me. Why did I do that? Why did it happen that way? Yeah. Again, stop bringing it forward. Put it back where it belongs and just keep going. My girlfriend, this is all we can all do. We just sometimes there are some days and weeks and months where all we can do, Sandra, is put one step in front of the other, one foot in front of the other, and make it work and get through the day. The thing is that nothing stays the same. Everything changes. So there will come a time when you will feel better about these situations and they will just fade into the darkness and you can just keep going and finding those good things that you need right now.
Oh my God. Okay. Penny's got a big weekend. Like to know if it'll all work out well.
Oh, Penny. Whoa, yes, the Nine of Cups. Good luck card of the project, Penny. It's going to be awesome, absolutely awesome. Be proud of what you are doing. That is important because your energy is going to reach people first. So you have to step in there and go, I am proud. I am doing really, really well.
Dave Mann said, are you guys hosting an investigation soon? Every weekend. We've got, is there any tickets left for Saturday night?
The last I looked, there was one, so I put another one on to make it 2 for Grossman House. I'm not sure whether they have sold or not. We were full, other than one ticket being left. So there could be one. You'd have to go and have a look whether one is available. I'm not sure.
What we're trying to organise is a pinned post on the Frightfully Good page with all the dates and the links to tickets in the one place so you can find it. We've got Emmy onto that for us. She's going to collect all the different events and put links there. I know it's complicated trying to find some of our events sometime. We are slowly getting organised, but that's because we've now got someone who's wrangling us and helping us. Right, Deborah Ann, can I please have a card for my finances? I'm doing everything I can with what I have. When I start to get somewhere, something else happens to set me back.
Yeah, Deborah Ann, I know. I think it's the same for everyone at the moment. I think because COVID just kind of really dug its heels in for those last 2 years and created such a mess in most average people's lives that they've been just playing catch up ever since. And instead of governments and everyone helping and assisting to build back up resources and helping people, they've doubled down and they've just made things super expensive. And so I completely get you, Deborah Ann, and I don't think, look, this is not your fault. And the Queen of Wands says that. It is not your fault. You are doing the best that you can. And all you can do at this stage is keep your head above water. It is what's going on for most people right now. You know, they are just pedaling really fast to try and get ahead. It's nothing that you are doing specifically that is making things bad. There's no bad juju around you. There's no curses, no anything like that. It's just the horrid sense that we just can't seem to get ahead at the moment.
Oh, fuck. A few weeks back, I asked for a reading because I was on the fence about this girl and was told to either go for it or give up. And I've been making moves, and I reckon it's been going mighty fine lately. Ever since then, actually, I just went all in, and it's going great. Woohoo!
Oh, the guy. There you
And
go. Good for you.
The other one was Emma gave us $5, and I said, "Well, Emma, why are you paying us money? We're meant to be paying you for everything you do for us."
Yeah, Emmy, stop it. Stop it.
Oh, did I mention that the place I'm staying at is actually a vineyard? There's vines all around me planted, and the actual cellar door is up behind me. And I haven't had any of it. Beth
Why?
Cameron. I bought one bottle myself, and I have drunk that whole bottle over the last 4 nights. I had a glass a night. Can I have a card in regards to all things? Would love a naughty one too, please, Anne. Okay, Emmy, send me a naughty card and I'll read it. I've got 1% battery left. No.
I thought you plugged it in.
I couldn't find it.
Oh, God. It's all going to disappear. Okay, Beth, you have the Hangman card. So you're on kind of waiting. You're biding your time. The Hangman says, can you please just be okay with being okay and not necessarily having big things happen? Because the universe is kind of aligning itself for things to change further down the track. And you may have wanted things to start happening right now because you're getting a little bit like, antsy about it. You want things to start happening, getting a bit bored, frustrated. But things are going to change. But the Hangman card says you learn the most by being still and listening. And that's what you need to be doing right now, listening and looking for the signs. And when those signs come, that's the opportune time for you to move forward. But keep the faith for now. Keep the faith.
We have a card for you. I got Emmy to pull it. Why don't you ask your spirit guides for help on this one? So the card is, why don't you ask your spirit guides for help? In other words, ask them to maybe give you some clues in which direction you need to be heading in, if you're on the right path, all those sorts of things. Ask them to send you a dream or a gut feeling so that you know that you are doing it the way that's going to be best for you. There you go. See, I can still read the naughty cards from here. Thanks, Em. Kira wants to know what?
Joanne's sending us a present from Paris.
Is it creme brulee? Anyway, we've got Kira. Hi, Renata. I would like to know if my baby-making days are behind me or if I got another chance to have one. There are babies and pregnant women all around me. Could I have a card, please? And thank you. Have you discussed this with the person providing the sperm? That might be a good start. Do they want one as well?
Yeah. You know how to do it, don't you, Kira? We'll not discuss that here. I can send you a PDF if you like. Oh, my darling Kira, do you want one? Is this the hormonal stuff saying to you, oh, they're all pregnant? Can you feel their pregnancy vibes? Can you feel all of that yummy tummy mummy thingy happening? And you kind of just want to be part of it, and and you want to have that nice feeling, and all the hormones start to surge in women who are pregnant, and you feel really special, and you look after yourself, and people notice you, and all of these wonderful things are happening, when you're pregnant, and then you have them and then you've got them for the rest of your life. So my suggestion is have a good think about it first, and maybe, it's been summer, and it's, you know, it's coming into spring here. I don't know where you are at the moment, Kira, but you know, if you're Australia bound, then it's spring. Spring is in the air, yeah, and you know, we're getting into that zone where most people would have been sort of starting to have babies and you know, do a nookie and all of that sort of stuff. But I'm saying to you, it's going to pass. Let it
Call
pass, my
having
girl.
sex, Renata.
Let
Not
it
nookie,
pass.
having a root.
Let it pass. No, I'm going to say nookie. Stop it. Let it pass, my sweet. I think you're done. You're done. You are done.
Keep practicing though, it's always fun. Rebecca said, bed and lay down, Bex and lay down for me. No, fill it with sugar and let Anne run free. Wave the flappy arms. Right. Paul is cracking jokes left, right, and centre here. What do you call an IT teacher who's a bit friendly with students? A paedophile. Paedophile.
Oh, poor. Oh my God.
Sorry, wants to know how long after someone has passed can you sense them, Renata?
Oh Lord, I don't know. It just depends. Depends
Well,
on who's coming through.
Have you really sat next to a fresh body to see if you can sense that they've passed?
Well, the only fresh body that I've ever sat next to is my father's, but he had just literally passed, so I wasn't going to expect him to sort of appear and kind of go, "Hey, I'm here." He wouldn't have done that anyway. That's not him. Surprise!
Oh, you really can see spirit, and I've been giving you shit all your life.
Jesus. But yeah, for some people, they say it's almost immediately. Like they will appear as a crisis apparition somewhere else to say, you know, look, I'm sorry, but I'm here to say to you, I've passed over. And so for some people, it's straight away. I like to kind of say to people who ask, not to do anything, not to ask within the first week or two or so, just so that everyone can adjust to this major thing that has just happened in their lives, and to give spirit and to give this person that has passed over also time to settle, and just be whatever they need to be. There are so many things that happen between someone passing and someone actually being laid to rest. And sometimes there are many things that sort of go on when it comes to trying to organise funerals and all of that sort of stuff, or whether there's someone's going to be cremated. Families sort of get into, you know, nasty states where they might argue about things. That's not the time, not the perfect time to sort of be reaching through the veil and asking, you know, for reassurance. They have done their time. They are now expecting you to step up and do what needs to be done from your perspective.
Another joke. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I'm on. Another joke from Paul. Singing in the shower is fun until you get soap in your mouth. Then it's a soap opera. Oh, no, Zena said we're frozen. We're not frozen, are we?
Not frozen anymore.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm going to go down to new comments because I think we're jumping all over the place here. Oh, I'm hot. I'm hot.
Yep.
I've got the fire roaring and the air conditioner going, and I'm now hot. Fairy Dragon said, I did get a feeling when a resident had passed, but totally agree. Give everyone time. And
yeah. So we have to pull some cards in a minute, Anne, because we're almost up to 9:30.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Emmy, you've got to pull 1, 2, and 3 for me. Pull me 3 cards and send them. I'm worried they say new house, new baby. I'm hoping that doesn't happen to Callum. He's not ready. Oh, you are never ready. You are never ready for children. Oh, there you are, Patricia. You worked it out. That's why she wants a shag, because it's spring.
That's it, babe.
Give
That's
Faye a
it.
card while we're doing the 1, 2, 3s. I'm just waiting for mine to come through.
Okay, Faye, you have the Queen of Swords. I've just shuffled my cards and taken the top one off. So the Queen of Swords needs to be very directive. She needs to be the one making all the decisions at the moment. And she needs to put her big girl panties on and say, excuse me, but I'm the Queen. I am making the decisions. So don't ask anybody else for advice. Lay down the law. And lay down the law for yourself as well. How are you feeling, Faye, at the moment about being in the world? Do you feel okay with yourself? Do you feel that you're kind of all right, that people are treating you well and that, you're surrounded by the right people? Maybe you need to make some decisions for yourself, really heartfelt ones about, what it is that you really want right now. I had a lovely lady today who, so gorgeous, so beautiful, but she was spending 36 hours out of every 24 hours, which is impossible, but that's what she was doing for everybody else, making sure she gave to everybody else and nothing to her, until she got to a point where she said, you know what, I'm exhausted. I am absolutely exhausted. And yeah, she was exhausted from giving so much to everyone else and not finding the time for herself. So that's what we kind of talked about today. And maybe that's something that you need to be thinking about too, Faye.
All right. One more from Paul, which is, I thought the dryer was shrinking my clothes. Turns out it was the refrigerator all along. Know all about that. Oh, I love your jokes. Thank you for the jokes, Paul. Really appreciate that. You've all committed to 1, 2, and 3. Emmy, I can see 1 and 2. I can't see 3, but it's okay. I'll use one of the other ones for 3. Go for it, Renata. What's your number 1?
Okay, number 1 is the Emperor card, the Emperor card. So this is about dealing with the opposite sex. So whatever you are, male, female, this is about the dealing with the opposite sex. And actually kind of just being aware that sometimes you come across as being quite stern in your views and not bendable in any way, not that they kind of, it's like some people feel as though they hit a brick wall when they meet you. You've made up your mind, you've made up a decision, and you kind of just shut down. So I want you to be a little bit more open when you are dealing with or talking to or having conversations with people of the opposite sex over the next week. You may find that they actually have something quite valuable to say rather than just writing them off.
And mine says, the good luck fairy has cleared the road for you to take the next step. So it is time for you to take that little bit of a chance and move forward, because it is now the right time. Short and sweet.
Awesome.
That's all I've got this week.
Okay. So card number 2 is the 8 of Cups. And this one actually came up a lot over the last 2 days. And this is about letting shit go, letting stuff go, and not being afraid to move on. So it's a very emotional card. It talks about our sense of connection to things as well as people. So we connect to things as well, and we connect to cycles, and we connect to patterns of being. And sometimes it's really hard to let those patterns and cycles, let them go and do something differently than we have. And that's what you've got to do. If things aren't working out for you the way you have been doing them, it is time for you to go, okay, let me take that on board and let me see what I can change.
And my card is saying the time to act is not right now. So don't act on whatever it is you're wanting to do. You don't have all the information that you need. You need to dig into this a little bit more, get more information, and then you can move forward with your project, but not right now.
Okay. And if you chose card number 3, these are really difficult cards tonight. Thank you, guys.
I reckon number 2 should be number 3, but anyway.
This is the Hermit card, and the Hermit card is actually my card. If you look up numerologically, Yeah,
That number shit.
with number stuff.
It's right next to twin flames.
Yeah, and look at your birth date. You can assign actually a major arcana card to you, and
Hey,
that.
it was me! For fuck's sake! Dogs, be calm! It was me, look, here, it was me! No!
And that is kind of what your overarching task in life is, to try and accomplish and try and work out and try and do. And the Hermit card is all about wisdom and allowing that side of you that is wise to speak, rather than kind of going at things as a knobhead, someone who's just sort of, not thinking wisely about things, and not giving time to certain actions, but just going, oh, I don't care. I don't care. Let it happen. I'm not going to worry about it. Who cares? That's all lies. We all care about things that are happening to us. We can say we don't care, but we do care. Hey?
Passive aggressives.
Yeah.
I don't care. No,
So,
I don't care about that. No, it don't. You do.
yeah. So, use your wise words when challenges come up over the next week, and work through things as a wise person would.
Yes, I have good guard dogs with me, as you can tell. I just tapped that window behind me, and honest to God, it was a dog explosion. All right, my card number 3. If you do it the way you've always done it, you're always going to get the same results. That is the card of insanity. You need to change things up if you want to get things done that will actually work. Things will actually happen. So don't do the same old thing expecting that something's going to change. Yeah?
Right. Now, if you have a question, a burning question that you want answered, a burning question that you want answered, on my Facebook page at Tarot Queen, you will actually find a link in the shop where you can purchase a 1-question reading, and I can answer that for you. So if you do have a question that you want answered, and you want to pay for it, up to you. You can actually go to the shop on my Facebook page at Tarot Queen, and I can do that for you through that. Simple.
All right. Well, that brings us to the end of this week's show. Thank you for all those people who have sent us gifts this evening. We really appreciate that. And thank you for all the beautiful comments you have made. And thank you, Paul, for the jokes as well, which always gives us great energy. We will be back hopefully next week. We're going to get rid of these freaking colds that are lingering on. It is not long COVID. But in the meantime, stay well. Make sure you look up those tarot shows. We've got the Wyong Tarot Show next week. We've got the that's at the Wyong Milk Factory, and we've got the 5 Sawyers in Derby Street, Cooks Hill, the following week on the 20th. And I've got Noel. Oh, check out our Tanelba House episode on YouTube. I think the editing and everything and filming stepped up a little bit. I think we're improving
good.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thanks for being here, everyone. We love you all. We'll see you all on the dark side. Renata?
Renata? I've changed. I'm changing.
What?
I'm going to now say, and keep frightfully good.
Oh, and stay frightfully good.
No, stay frightfully good.
Be frightfully good.
Do frightfully good.
Suck up frightfully good. Anyway, be frightfully good. Bye.
Bye.